Okay, good morning, guys. It is 7:58 on Wednesday, the 20th of December 2022, 2 minutes to market open. So I thought I would just like to come on to let you see the market open. As I mentioned yesterday, I believe, I have an order pending execution. So I just wanted to show the price beforehand. So at the current time, the price since closure before Christmas was £60 and 14p, you might as well say. Let's see how that changes before the order that I have pending executes. Now notice there's a couple of notifications pending here, and this top one to do with Southwest Airlines down 5.5%, and then Neo down 4.5%, to do with COVID disruption in China. So I don't know if those will be enough to have an influence on the direction of travel. Equally, I don't know whether many more people than usual might have placed an order in the market just immediately after Christmas. It's very difficult to know. I think it's been 4 days without trading. By my calculation, when I say 4 days, that's 4 trading days and not including the weekend in that. So altogether, we're only about a day shy of a week without trading on the London Stock Exchange. Just to remind you, although this is the Vanguard S&P 500, there's the market open. Did I see execution happening there? I did. Okay, so 1.98 shares we got, 60.38. Not too bad. Market's up 0.5%. Yeah, so just as I was saying there, the S&P 500 is an American index, but this Vanguard fund, exchange traded fund, is traded on the London Stock Exchange. Hence, obviously, then it goes by London market opening hours. And as I say, the market has just opened there. We've just had our execution, and current indications look like the market may be heading upwards, but that's it's very, very early days to even really suggest that. 0.5% upward now could be completely reversed in the next 5 minutes. It's impossible to say for sure. Guys, I'll go back to that other view that I started with. It's just another view of the Trading 212 platform. This bit on the left here just really lets you see over time the progress of your portfolio. So as you can see, whenever I keep the mouse away from it there, it's showing me how much has been invested and what the return is and what the corresponding percentage plus or minus would be. And you've got the current portfolio value at the top. underneath here you can see different time ranges. So you've got a day, a week, a month, 3 months, a year, and maximum. And the blue line that you can see there represents current market value at different dates. So if I switch this to a 1 year timeline, we'll see no change because I've been doing it for less than a year. If we switch it to the 3 month timeline, you'll notice at the top you can sort of see a very slight grey line, and what that actually represents is money invested in the portfolio. So the blue line actually is the current portfolio value. Now I may have got that read the wrong way a short time ago, I'm not 100% sure, but as I say, the blue line represents current portfolio value. So in other words, if you were to sell the portfolio today, that would be what you would theoretically get for it. The grey line represents transactions, essentially when you've put money in, and that's why, as you can see it on the 1 month view, it looks like a stepped thing, where basically it increases in steps as you add more money into the portfolio. So what else can we see on this? Well, if you had more than one investment, they would be listed down in the investment side. If you do have more than one investment, you can also set up pies, as you can see here. I'm not going to be using that functionality for the purposes of this channel, but that is something that you might want to consider if you were going to use some other strategy and you wanted to have specific proportions of one stock versus another. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, you decided that you wanted to try to hedge against the S&P 500 and volatility, and you said, right, what I'm going to do that is I'm going to make use of some real estate investment trusts, and I want to hold 40% of my total portfolio as REITs, and the remainder, the other 60%, in the Vanguard S&P 500. What you could do is you could create a pie where you put your S&P 500 investment into the pie. You put your REITs into the pie, and you set up the pie in such a way that a 60-40 balance is the target, and by doing that you make it easier for yourself then to keep the pie balanced, so that when you invest more money you can choose to invest it so that the pie is self-balancing. And what that means is, if you have an imbalance, let's say you've got 65% of the S&P 500, well then the system will automatically add more money the next time you invest using that functionality. More money will be added to the REIT side of it, to increase its proportion from 35% back to the target 40%, and that's the logic behind the pies function. So it's it's a way of maintaining a specific weighting of shares versus other shares within the portfolio, without having to get the calculator out and try and work out how much you need to add in one place compared to another by yourself. Guys, I think I'm going to call it a day there as regards the portfolio and the video for today. I'm back at work, so I've got to get a move on. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day yourselves, and if you do find it interesting, please consider subscribing to the channel, and that would be much appreciated. Thanks, guys.